Okay, here we are. We are back at our .fla file, our animated file here. We've gone through and added actions using code snippets for this file. Now what we want to do, because we want to convert this to a format that's going to be usable with a website, and so in that case it needs to be what we call an HTML file. So here's what we're going to do with this file now. We're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Convert To. And from Convert To, we're going to click on HTML5 Canvas. Okay. If you remember, we started this project as an ActionScript 3.0. We're going to end it by converting it to an HTML5. Click on that. Choose where you want it to go. Typically, back where your normal file is will work. You can see I've done this before, so I'm just going to click Save. In my case, it's going to ask if I want to replace it. I want to say, yes, I do. And now my file has been resized, and now I'm inside of my HTML5 canvas.fla. Okay, so I'm going to go to show or fit in window actually, and if I play this now, you're going to notice there's been some changes that happened. It gives me some warnings, and you'll see some things don't quite work as they used to. You'll see some things just aren't going to work. In that case, what you have to do is make some changes to our file now as it's in this format. Don't change them in your normal .fla format here. You're going to keep that one as it is, and you're going to make the changes here on this particular file. So let's get started with that. So I know that my actions and the way that this particular object is animated doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite translate from .fla to HTML5. So there's some changes I have to do here. It might mean getting rid of this particular preset that was added onto this text. Okay, so just know that as you go through some of these presets, these motion presets that might have been used before, might not be able to apply to an HTML5 file type. Okay, another thing that's not going to work is some of these actions. It just plays through, and the actions aren't going to function the same ones that you applied in your previous project. The reason is because the actions that we did here were ActionScript actions and not the HTML actions. Okay, so some reapplication of those actions is going to be needed. So in this case, what I can go ahead and do is delete these actions that are applied here. So I can go here and I can say clear that keyframe, and it's going to clear these actions off of this layer here. No need to go through and just delete the whole layer. You're going to use it anyways. But what I would want to do now is go through here, go back to Window, Actions. That pops this up with my code snippets. And what I want to do here is not the ActionScript folder, but I want to go into my HTML5 canvas actions. You're going to notice a lot of the same ones there. And so you're also going to notice that some of them are also missing just because they don't translate over to the new file type. So timeline navigation is where I'm at. You'll notice that these options here are quite a bit shorter. You don't have as many. But I do know that I will need this to stop right here on this frame. And so I'm going to go to stop at this frame. And there I go. My new action is there. Now I know that I need, in this same area, I need this button selected. And I'm going to go here and I want it to go to frame and play. And though I'm going to go through and kind of reapply a lot of the same things that I did in my ActionScript project, but this time I'm going through and making them apply as they should in an HTML5 code snippet. So I've added those two on there. Let me do a quick play. And it popped up in a separate window, but I can see now that it stops on this frame. This text is still kind of wonky. I do need to go back and take that out. And now this action should work as it needs to. So take the time, go through, reapply your actions now that you've gotten them into an HTML5 canvas file, and then save this as an HTML5 canvas. Okay? And then check out the next steps for publishing once you've done all of that. So that's it for now. Go through, finish your actions, try to get it as close as possible as what you had before. Like I said, I do need to remove this particular one to make it work for mine. You might see that you have to make some changes to some of yours as well to make it work for your HTML file type as well. So we'll see you next time.